man, I'm no actor, but I know who Jonathan Majors is because of late he's been in some major projects, right? And I always catch those pictures and him on the red carpet, step and repeat. Like every picture, I swear, like, dog, have you went to a lot of events and took the same pic? Or you went to one event and said, yeah, look, just put that out there, y'all. Every time I'm like every picture the same dude. Well, that might have been the mugshot picture. Let me stop. Because, man, this is not a good story here. According to TMZ, actor Jonathan Majors was arrested on Saturday in New York for reportedly assaulting a woman. He's being accused of strangulation, assault, and harassment. The actors denied any wrongdoing. Let's keep going. Let's get the beats of this first. According to TMZ, law enforcement says the alleged victim accusing Jonathan Majors of assault is his girlfriend. We'll get back to that. The couple was reportedly in a taxi when the argument started. They reportedly got into an altercation after his girlfriend caught another woman texting the actor's phone. Dog, you ain't learned the old trick. Every girl in your phone is your homeboy. So every girl that texts you is Tom, Bob, Jonathan. Stop. They say the matter escalated when his girlfriend tried to view the messages on his phone and was met with a slap from Majors. Wow. He then allegedly proceeded to put his hands around her neck. Representative for Jonathan Majors says he's done nothing wrong. Whoa, talking about opposites. Talking about different perspectives on this one. Okay, we saw him in the U.S. Army ads of late, right? Well, they pulled those down in the prudence of respecting these allegations, even though they also said he's innocent until proven guilty. Make that make sense, U.S. Army. Come on, salute. All right, according to all of this evidence that comes in, now witnesses and testimony comes in that says the actor's innocent. And the woman also took back her accusation, his girlfriend, of assault in written statements. What is going on with this story right here? Few takeaways. All right. It could be as simple as something did happen, like you heard allegedly, right? He on his phone, he trying to hide it, or he doesn't have that foggy screen. You know, some people got that foggy screen where you look from the side, you can't see nothing unless you square up on it. Maybe he don't have that, and every name is in there saying Keisha. Every name is in there saying fine girl from last night. Like, I don't know, but his girlfriend saw it. Now his girlfriend's looking at it like, can I see that? Of course, no. Invasion of privacy. Like, dog, if you don't trust me, then what we doing here? But that's not the thing to say when you're guilty in that moment. Like, you don't trust me, but she right. Like, so now you can't play that card. And more likely she reaches forward and then he responds if that's the way it went, if he's guilty. But if he's innocent, like she retracted her statements and said, then what was the commotion about? If he didn't do anything, they just argued. And they argue loudly and overtly to the point where they had to go to 2 different destinations. And all of this incident comes off of an argument just because he's famous. Maybe, maybe not. Here's the thing. I wanted to first just start off with, we need to stop saying that people are presumed innocent until proven guilty. Stop that. Because we never act accordingly. We don't. We say we do and we don't. We go out there and when we all go to the guilty part and then try to bring it back to innocence, right? It's very few of us who sit there and say, oh, we're going to be neutral on this until all information is in. You say you're one of them. I say I'm one of them. Guess what? The U.S. Army is not even one of them. Why do you pull the ads if you presume he's innocent till guilty? And retracted statements from the lady. And there are bystanders, there are witnesses that says he's innocent. So I'm just getting tired of this disconnect between our words and our mantras and our real actions. Oh, we're just going to pull the ads while we figure this out. I get it, it's big business, but at the same time, just say, look, if you ever catch an allegation, real or fake, we are not rocking with you until we find out it was fake. Okay, I get that. Now, let's also talk about the fact that there's a dynamic right here. When you pop, when you bubble, and you got a girlfriend, and I've been here before, let's talk about that. You know, the joke of it is like, what you doing with a girlfriend right now? Like right now, you are doing this. That plane should have 1 seat. Maybe multiple seats, but no seat assignments, if you get what I'm saying. Anybody can sit anywhere, right? So what are you doing with a girlfriend? And I made the mistake too when I was doing this. Got a girlfriend, got engaged. Woo! You juggling, bro. Like the whole world loves you. And this one woman that you're still figuring out says she loves you. Now, the doubt, the lack of understanding, the fact she's not your wife yet, whatever that is, you just met her or you known her for a long time, but you still got some boxes to check. Whatever that is not going to hold up against all of this. Because all of this is surface. All of this is the most beautiful girls, the nicest acting women, everybody just loving you, doing whatever they can to get your attention. So in the moments of issue over here, this looks even better. And without an issue, that looks amazing, correct? And it leads to problems, okay? So some of the problems that happen are like that. I've been through that before. Who you texting? I'm like, why you want to know? That's me. But I had the leverage because I'm like, if we go any farther on this conversation, guess what I'm going to think? You're not ready for this ride. You're not ready for this journey. You're not going to trust me. Even though being real, shouldn't have trusted me. I was in them streets. Seriously. So let's talk about this one incident that happened with me. Because this story, I just want to talk because this could be laced with either one, he did it, two, he didn't do it and y'all made a big stink of nothing, or three, he did it and she recanted the statements because she got to protect the relationship and all that's at stake for him. I remember being in Buffalo and I was dating a young lady who put her hands on me, right? And kept hitting me. And I was like, wow. Obviously I'm a man, I'm a football player, big old black dude from Compton. I cannot do anything but just sit there and take these shots. But then I got smart. I said, it's not just these shots that she's shooting at me. It's the fact that she could say anything happened in this moment. And I left my own house, my own bedroom, left. Now, she didn't know I left because she ran into the bathroom. And while she's in the bathroom, I run outside. Walking outside, once I get there, see my neighbors, they all looking at the commotion. And they all just shaking their head looking like, you know what they thinking, because I'm thinking that's why I'm out here now, because I know y'all thinking that. And literally what saved me was her screaming out the window in that moment, help, somebody help, please. He's upstairs hitting me, Marcellus Wiley, help, please. And literally I was outside with my neighbors and all of them looked at her, looked at me and said, wow, as the police were pulling up in that moment. A lot of ways this Jonathan Majors thing could have played out, but just want you guys to know in these moments, man, when you popping, be careful who you with, because they may pop with you.